Hi there, this is Penelope. This is the third video in a short series of videos covering the model answers for Test 2, MG5004 DE5418 2020. Okay, in this question you did only have to do 6 of them, but obviously I will do all of them. The first one is a standard integral. You had the list, so it's e to the 3x over 3, but it was already multiplied by 5. Done. The next one, also pretty standard, so you could take the numbers out and break it up. And then the integral of cos is sine, so it would be sine 8x over 8, but you've already got -2. And then the integral of sine is negative cos, which makes it a positive, and the integral of sine 5x would be cos 5x over 5, but you've already got 3, so 3 over 5 plus c. Part C asked you to put in some limits, so you needed to first of all find the integral. So the integral of cos is negative sine, there's a 3, and the integral of sine 2x is cos 2x over 2. And just putting in your numbers, you could take the -3 over 2 out. Like that. And then putting in the numbers, you're going to get -3 over 2 times 2, which is -3. The next one is very, very basic because you can't actually do it any other way other than going 2m squared over m. I can break that down to 2m plus 1 over m, and then that's easy. Integral of 2m, integral of 1 over m, okay. The next one does require you to integrate by parts because it's a product. So make a substitution or figure out which bit is which, and then that the dv by dt bit, which allows you to find v, and from u equals t we can find that du by dt equals 1. Alright, putting that all together then, is going to be, now take the 4 out for a start, and then just using the formula that you were given, so that's v u uv minus the integral between 1 over 4 and it's got a 1 in there, but we don't need to put that in there. So what have we got? 4 times a quarter, that goes. The integral of the quarter goes, so the integral of e to the 4t, at that stage we can just do like that. The next one, if you look carefully, it is a product, but it's the sort of product where actually there's a term that's the derivative, related to the derivative of one of the other terms, so it's a substitution question. We need to find dx. Now put it all in terms of what we've got. Now this is x equals 0. Just be careful. So I've got 3x times u times dx, which we found was du over 4x, which neatly gets rid of our x's. We can take the 3/4 out of the front, and we've got then, just keep our x's like that, because we don't want to put in u as x. Now we need to change it back to x's, not u's. Now we don't need to worry about the putting in x, and then calculate a job like that. This one you can just kind of use the rule. If you need to, though, you can use substitution. And finding, we need to find dt, so we find du. So dt equals du over 3. Putting that in, so we can then say, take the 2 out, and this is t equals pi by 3. Now putting all the bits in, and sine u, but we need du by 3, so 2 over 3. Now we're free to do the integration, but remember it's still the limits are in terms of t. And okay, so the integral of that, then I can put that back in again with the right variables. And at that stage it's number crunching, making sure your calculator's in radians. Okay. The next one, again, is substitution, because the x on the top line is a relative of the derivative of the bottom line. So we're just going to go straight into let u equal the bottom line. And we needed to find excuse me, we needed to find dx. It'll be 6x. Putting it in over here, so we've got x over u, and then dx is du over 6x. X is gone, that then takes away our problem. We can take the 6th out, so I can then see that that's going to be the integral of 1 over u would be just natural log of u, and put back what I had. Similarly for this one, it's a substitution. And we need, excuse me, and we need to find dx. So dx equals du over 4x. Put in what we've got, remembering that our limits are in terms of x. So I've got 3x over u to the half, and dx was du over 4x. X is neatly cancelled, take out the 3/4. And now it's something that we can integrate straight away. We could even make that u to the negative half, whichever way you like to do it. It becomes like that. And excuse me, we can take out the 2 to make it 3 over 2, and we can put back in what u was. It was u to the half was the square root of 2x squared plus 1 between 2. Actually, I don't need the x's now. And that's nice and easy, which is equal to 3.